We mentioned, Jim, all the stuff that's coming at us in the coming weeks, or the coming days, rather, including some investor meetings, CRM, Disney, Adobe, Lowe's, and Starbucks.
Look, there's a lot of companies that are doing incredibly well. But, you know, we ought to just also be thinking, not just here, but worldwide. I think it's kind of shocking to see that other than the banks in Europe, almost everything's doing well all over the place, including these companies, which are very international companies. But I think Disney's got a great story to tell when it comes to Plus. I think Adobe's got a great story to tell when it comes to all the things that they're doing in commerce, the internet. Starbucks, it looks like we're getting some comments saying, look, they're doing much better than we thought. So you've got all these, and that's also international. All these companies are doing quite well. They all have good stories to tell, and the analysts are still updating their notes, David, from when they thought that things were falling apart.
Yeah. God, what a year it has been in terms of the markets as well, as you say, Jim. There was that time when everybody thought things were falling apart, although we are at this point in the economy again where people are looking at the stimulus and the vaccine, I shouldn't say stimulus, the relief package and the vaccine sort of as a stimulus. In a way, right? Because if you get at least $900 billion, let's call it, if that actually were to happen, and then the vaccine, you heard Dr. Slowey talking about the rollout, which is coming very soon. I mean, and you start to see that return to normal, that will boost a lot of activity, one would expect.
Oh, my, it would be incredible. But at the short term, as Carl said, I follow this Dr. Faust, who's really one of our best guests. And he is saying, like, this weekend that we just finished is right at the heart of what was the Thanksgiving exposure. Because if you got went on Thanksgiving to a family, to things that, you know, big gatherings, you should be contagious as of last Wednesday or Thursday, which means, boom, this weekend, there was a lot of damage done. So I think that I listened to a lot of the people, the commentators go back and forth, but the main thing is that you can't avoid contact, Carl, and there's just a lot of people in contact. Unless you're 6 feet away and it's freezing outside, you might be giving it to someone.
Well, in Arizona, Jim, the legislature shut down because of Rudy Giuliani, of course, who's now tested positive and was there, reportedly now at a D.C. hospital. So that's just one example of sort of the dynamic we're looking at.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.